Hi, Kathy. How are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Oh, who won, Laura? I know University of Michigan played today and they killed Central Michigan. I watched a little bit of that earlier. So, yes, college football. Yay. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic Saturday. I know I am. Still have my grand dog here, and my son was here, but he had to go back to his house in Grand Rapids. But I kept his dog, and doing my last of prepping for my sale today, and I hope I have enough for my sale, but you know what it is today. We're just gonna wing it. We're gonna have fun today, and I hope you guys will have fun with me. Hi, Ellie. Hello, my friend. How are you? Leonore, hello, my dear. I hope you are having a fantastic Saturday as well. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. How are you? We are going to do some giveaways. We're going to have fun. It's just going to be a chill evening. I have what I have. I have some new stuff. I hope you guys saw my video. I made a bunch of bracelets. I did make a couple more today. And then I have new earrings. I have new watch tip earrings. Yay! Hi, Janet. How are you, my friend? And I have lots of good stuff. So if you guys saw my video, I did get a small little haul. And then I have a ton of stuff that we can do buy it nows on. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Welcome in. So lots of fun, cool stuff. Lots of deals to be had today as well. And so, yeah, we're just going to do some inventory liquidation and just to raise some more money for me to shop for everybody in Spain. So I'm super excited. Oh, thank you so much, Diane. I am super excited to be going. I had a little bit of an accident on Thursday. So I need to be healed up prior to then. Hi, Gail. How are you? Hi, Tammy. So yeah, that was that's my only bummer. I went to the bank to order some euros for my trip, and I fell. I fell. I was walking out of the bank. I got a text message from Shane. Hi, Rebecca. I got a text message from Shane as I was walking out of the bank. Grabbed my phone to look at my phone, and there was a step going down to the parking lot that I forgot about because I don't go into the bank very much. Sorry. Hi, Marilyn. I just saw your text. Tea's done. And there was a step, and I forgot about the step because I don't go into the bank very often. I do most of my stuff online, and I fell and I sprained my ankle. And so I've been really babying my ankle the last couple days. So yeah, that was awesome. So I could hardly walk on it Thursday. So I iced and put like a lot of like, I have this like CBD like ointment stuff. I've been like slathering that on there. Ice. I have like a wrap because I've sprained my ankle before. So I had a wrap. I put that on. And yeah, so that was pretty awesome. But it's now Saturday and I can actually walk on it quite a bit better. So yeah, so please send some positive energy towards my ankle because yeah, that was not cool. And Shane's like, I can't believe you did that. We've got so much walking we're going to have to do. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, I still got a few days to heal. I can already walk on it a lot better. Even if I have to take my brace with me, I'll be fine. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Oh, I will, Ellie. Okay. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Laura. I'll have to look at that too. It's not too bad right now. So Yeah, I know. No injuries before my trip. I know. Crazy. Who have I missed? Okay, so hi, Warrior Girl. How are you? Tammy, I said hi. Hi, Suzanne. Marilyn, hello. And Ellie, hello. Karen, hello, Karen Peterson. Welcome in. Rebecca, hello. Oh my gosh, everybody, hello. Thank you all for being here, celebrating my last live before I leave. I will be on again 2 weeks from today. Yes, ice compression and elevate. Yes, exactly. It's been trying to do, really babying it. So, oh, really, Rebecca? That sounds amazing. I will eventually be able to go to all those places. Now that I have my passport, I can go to all of those places. I'm excited. I'm excited because obviously Shane's not going anywhere. Yeah. Hi, Happy Ducky. Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Happy Ducky. Yay! She is a new subscriber. I just met her in T's live, and I think I hope I don't know. It might be he. Sorry, if you are a he, lucky ducky, happy ducky. I'm sorry. I just always assume she, but I have plenty of men that shop with me too. So I'm sorry. Hi, Merche. How are you? But yes, everybody, welcome in, happy ducky. We are, you're a duck. You're a duck. It's fine. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ducks. We love ducks. We love ducks. We love dogs. We love cats. We love all animals here too. So, yeah. And I have, if you hear dogs roaming around, I've got two here right now. So, but they're pretty quiet right now. They're pretty tired out. So yeah, they've been keeping each other busy. So, and I'm drinking my Spanish rosé, which, okay, I was going to say I have the bottle here somewhere, but yeah, I'm drinking my Spanish rosé. I was going to bring champagne, but you know, I didn't feel like going to the store. So anyway, oh my God. Put it on your bill. I love that. All right. So lots of stuff. Please feel free to request. If anybody is new here, there is a pin post up at the very top. Feel free to fill that out. If you want to be here and just chat, because we are an awesome group and we love to chat, that is totally cool too. You can decide later if you want to fill that out or not. I am totally cool with it, whatever you want to do. We are a no drama channel, so please, no drama in the chat. That's all I ask. Everybody be kind to each other. Forbidding $1 increments up to $50 is totally cool with me. $5 after 50 is what I request. And most everything today, we are going to do a lot of bids, but then we will do buy it nows a little bit later. So, yes. Hi, Marsgate. I got a lot of new earrings. I've got 5 new watch tip earrings. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 new watch tip earrings, 1 old one. And then the last pair of conchos. I'm wearing them, but these are for sale. These are the last ones. Yes, Marsgate. I couldn't believe it. I ordered, I went shopping like crazy Saturday night and Sunday, with some, people on watch tips, and I won them or got them, and on Sunday, and they all shipped out by Monday, and I got them all all of them yesterday. Awesome. Thank you, Happy Ducky. And I got them all yesterday. And so it was just me and the dogs. And so I just was up probably until about midnight making jewelry and stuff. So yeah, so I made a bunch of watch tip earrings. So, Francis, are you okay? What's going on? Is everything okay? I hope everything's okay, Francis. Happy Ducky, I can look and make sure you're registered. Let's see. Gotta get to the end of my spreadsheet. Yes, you are. You are all set, my love. You can bid or you can buy, you can do whatever you want, or, you know, whatever you want. We will do some giveaways today. So if we hit 50 thumbs up, we will do a giveaway. If we get to 75, we will get them, and we will do a giveaway. And then if we get to 100, we will do another one. Oh, Francis. Oh, everybody send positive energy and prayers to Francis. I understand that. My sister just went through all of that. And so positive energy, prayers to Francis. Love you, Francis. Sending lots and lots and lots of positivity to you. Mwah. So, hi, Mia. How are you, my friend? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. So let's get moving. Let's start with a few of the new items that I just got in from that haul. Some cool stuff from that haul. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's some cool pieces from that haul. These are really pretty earrings. I'm not going to do my stuff quite yet, although if you guys want me to, I can. Just let me know. But I did some really pretty of the, and I did make, Mia, I made some larger, well, I don't know if you saw the video, but I made some larger stretchies in the gemstone bracelets. I made sure. I made sure. So, okay. We're going to start with these. These beauties. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? These are sterling silver, and I'm going to say these are, I'm not going to guarantee that these are real turquoise. They might be. They may not be, but I'm not going to guarantee that they are. These are beautiful sterling silver earrings with possibly turquoise cabochons. Kirsten, you are here? Where's Kirsten? I didn't see her. Kirsten, hello. Hi, Kirsten. Aren't those pretty? These are really pretty little drop earrings. Really pretty. We're going to start with these. We're going to do a starting bid on these of $35 on those. Absolutely gorgeous drop earrings. These are sterling. This is what the backs look like. If they'll stop. There we go. Hello, Leslie. Welcome in. Leslie's in at 35 on these. Thank you, Leslie. Looking for 36. If I don't see any other bids, I'm going to start counting these down for Leslie. We're going to say going once, going twice, and sold to Leslie, starting us off with the sale. Yay! Thank you so much, Leslie. I appreciate you. Not wearing glasses because your glasses are terrible. Your new glasses are terrible. Poor Kirsten. All right. Thank you, Leslie. All right. Okay. Let's start with this little pendant, or do this little pendant next. This is a really pretty little turquoise, appears to be turquoise, and Aurora opal. They're pretty. Nice little pendant. Very unique and different. And it's going to measure 1 3/4 long by 1 inch wide. And it is just marked 925 on the back. You can see that on the back. 925, right stamped at the very top. Really pretty. Nice solid bail too. You can fit some beads through there if you wanted to. Could do whatever you would like with that. Starting bid on this is going to be $48. I know, isn't this pretty? Yeah, it is. It's really different. It's really unique. Very pretty. Feel free to, if you want to see something in particular, let me know. I can run anything. Rebecca is back. She said she just got back. No interest in this one? Super unique piece. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and pass on that one for now. Sounds good. Okay. Now, these earrings I haven't shown before. Now these here are really interesting. They are, don't know if the post is sterling or not. I didn't test it. Let me just see if that's marked. They're Plecajour earrings. They're very vintage. I don't see any marks on the post. I didn't test them. I actually forgot I had them. They were in a little bag. And I was like, oh, I forgot I had these. They're really pretty little Plecajour post earrings. And if you're familiar with Plecajour, what they are, this is what they look like. And they're not cloisonné. What they are is they're made of glass, and they are completely, it's almost like in a way like stained glass, how it's constructed. They're completely transparent. They're very delicate. These are very lightweight. It's almost like cloisonné and stained glass had a baby. It's almost the best way to describe it. And starting bid on these are $40. Beautiful vintage Plecajour earrings. I know, aren't these pretty? No interest? I sure can, Grace. They measure about 3/4 of an inch, maybe just slightly bigger. 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom. Yes, they are post. And they're Plecajour. And they'll be here if anybody's interested. They appear to be a lotus flower, which I have a thing about. Oh, Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn's in at 40. And if I don't see any other interest at 41 or more, I'm going to start counting these down for Marilyn. We'll say going once. Oh, Grace is in at 42. I love the colors too. I do too. They're just absolutely spectacular. I think they look like lotuses. What do you guys think? Do they look like lotuses to you? Marilyn's in at 44. Grace is in at 50. A bit, yeah. I mean, I have a big lotus tattoo, so maybe that's why I think everything looks like lotuses. Marilyn's out. Thank you so much for your bids, Marilyn. I appreciate you. We'll say going once, going twice, and sold to Grace. Thank you so much, Grace. I appreciate you. I do too. I do too, Happy Ducky. I do too. That's why I have a huge one tattooed on the back of my neck. Yes, Jen, it is the last show before Spain. I won't be on again until 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. All right, and that goes in my G's. Okay. You guys want to see the new earrings? I just want to see the new earrings. I'm just going to run the watch tip. Should I run the watch tip earrings? Should I just run them all? You guys want to see them? Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Miss Callie. Welcome in. Okay, new watch tip earrings. There's these. Those are super cool. These. Opals. Those turquoise. And then these. Should I just show them all? Just let me know. And then some new other earrings. We've got, I think I've shown these before, the citrine. And then those are the dyed agate. These are new. We've got faceted, the opals. Yes, ma'am. This is faceted onyx with faceted agate. Those I've shown before. These are new black opals. Black opal earrings. And that is gold sheen obsidian. These are new opal earrings. And those I've shown before. This is Veracite. That's the jasper. That's the carved red agate or red quartz. That is angelite and ruby. I don't know if Ellie is within earshot, but that's a new ruby earring. You love the opals? I can pull them and show them. The red quartz, you got it. The pink, this pink opal, pink opals. Amethyst. And then this is faceted agate. This is a new amethyst right here. And then that is a jasper. And then this is, yeah, faceted amethyst. Oh, yeah. And then, do you guys want me to run all of the watch tips, or do you guys want me to show all of the watch tips? All, you got them. Girls, be good. Okay, all the watch tips. Got it. You got it. I have my grand dog here for those of you guys that don't know. And they play kind of hard. So, okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna kind of do it kind of in order as much as I can remember, but I know, right, Mia? I know my neighbors must think I'm crazy because I'm always like, girls. But you know the answer. Whenever I call them and they're out both outside and I'm like, girls, come inside now. They both come running. It's like they know. It's like, okay, here are the opal watch tip earrings. So these I got in. I was so excited because my actual opals worked perfectly with them. And I thought these turned out pretty cool. Now, opals you can't really do because the opal holes are really, really small. So you can't do like regular head pins with them. So I have to use really tiny wire and kind of do like this little loop-de-loo. So I don't know if it'll be for everybody, but I thought these turned out pretty cool. Now, these are pretty long, but I think they are pretty nifty, if I don't say so myself. They are about 3 inches. Are the watch tips real opal? I believe they are. Well, they might be man-made. They may be man-made opal. I got them for a pretty good, decent deal. So, I mean, I got them for what I normally get watch tip earrings for. So they weren't extremely like crazy expensive. So I'm going to start them what I normally start my watch tips for. So I know they really kind of glow. These are real opals down here. Starting bid on these, $95. Kathy's in at 95 on these. Thank you, Kathy. Looking for 100 if anybody else is interested. Thank you, Leonore. These really are pretty cool. I think these turned out really cool. All right, looks like you have the only bid, Kathy. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this down for you. We're going to say going once, going twice, and sold to Kathy. Oh, well, I'm going to keep making them, Mia, so there'll be more. There will be more. Okay. That was Kathy. There we go. Okay. Okay. Red, this is dyed red, carved red quartz. Dyed, carved red quartz. These head pins were handmade and nice and long. These are approximately 3 inches long. Starting bid on these, 25. All sterling silver. Got some little sterling silver beads up on top. I do. I call these shoulder dusters. Anything about 3 inches or longer, I call shoulder dusters. Absolutely. These are the long red quartz. I don't remember who requested these, but. And the bead is carved really cool. They call this pumpkin, a pumpkin bead. Okay, we're gonna pass on these. We will pass on those. Okay. All right, next. These are the little pink opals. So that is a pink opal. These are faceted. These are super pretty. And we're going to do a starting bid on these, also of $25. Those are sterling silver ear wires. Grace is in for 25 on these, looking for 26. Marsgate's in at 26. Thank you, Marsgate. Grace is coming back at 27. We have a high bid of 31. I hear you. Sorry. I know, I love these too. The color is really pretty. There's a nice little like variation in the beads. It's just really pretty. Very soft color. Kind of nice to go into fall with. Kind of a good transition color. Marsgate's out. Thank you so much for your bids, Marsgate. I appreciate you. Grace, I'm going to count these down. Going once, going twice, and sold to, oh, Carrie's coming in at 37. Thank you. I may have enough beads, Marsgate. It's Merche. I may have enough beads, Merche. If you want to email me or send me a text, I may have enough beads. I wouldn't be able to do it before I left for Spain. Well, I might. I mean, granted, I'm not shipping your stuff out till October, but send me an email or a text. If I have enough beads, I can. Oh, that sounds good, Suzanne. Perfect, Merche. Yes, absolutely. And if I don't have enough beads, I can do something for you. I can always take requests on earrings. Grace is in at 38. Oh, now that sounds good, Carrie. Tacos really do sound good. Somebody over in T's live, or T was talking about making tacos, and I was like, God, that sounds amazing. I haven't had tacos in a while. Although I'm getting ready for paella. Paella sounds fantastic. Carrie's in at 40. Hey, what are you guys getting into? Yes, paella. Jerk salmon. I would do like, I like jerk seasoning, but just not salmon. I know everybody loves salmon. I think I'm like the one person that doesn't. I like all other fish though. All other fish. Like every other fish except salmon. Isn't that weird? I think I'm like the weird person that doesn't like salmon. Grace is out. Thank you so much for your bids, Grace. I appreciate you. Carrie, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you so much, Carrie. No salmon for you either, Carol? See, okay, so I love shrimp. I love all fish except salmon. Isn't that weird? I don't know why. Why don't I like salmon? I like all other fish. Carrie. All right, thank you, Carrie. Okay, next request. These are the black opals. That's what I think so too, Happy Ducky. Okay, these are the black opals. Black opal, we have a little sterling bead, a couple sterling beads up on top. I love the black opals. They have a lot of opal-y qualities. There's a lot of beautiful colors coming off of these. These are gorgeous. All sterling. Ear wires, sterling beads, everything. I love these. Starting bid. 45 on these. Beautiful, beautiful black opals. Starting bid 45. Merche, thank you, Merche. Merche's in at 45. Salmon's really good for you though. Salmon has like all your omegas and everything. I wish I did like salmon. Yeah, I love seafood though. I had perch for lunch today. I went out with my son after I Picked him up from the airport because he was in Florida overnight. And I had perch for lunch. I love perch. Perch is one of my favorites. Rhonda, hello, Rhonda. All right, Merche, I'm counting this down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Merche. Merche got the black opals. Black opals. I love black opal. Okay, Merche. Okay, now I have the white opals. Okay, ooh, they're a little. Okay, white opals. This one looks a little wonky for some reason. It's twisted on the thing. Ah, it's gotta sit right. Come on. Okay, white opals. Beautiful white opal earrings. And Sarah, hello. Starting bid. I will be in Spain for 9 days. Oh, I'm so happy, Carrie. That makes me happy. Starting bid on the white opals, 45. Ooh, halibut's good too. Sea bass is amazing too. I think I'm going to have really good seafood in Spain, especially when I go to Sevilla. I think there's going to be good seafood in Sevilla. So starting bid 45 on the white opal. Marilyn's in at 45. Thank you, Marilyn. You know what, Sarah? For the longest time, that's the only time I could eat it too, was in sushi. But then now it's like, even in sushi, I don't love it. All right, Marilyn, I'm going to count this down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Oh, I could live on sushi. I could totally live on sushi. I love sushi. I love it. But I could live on seafood. I could just totally eat seafood for my entire life, except for salmon. Okay. That was Miss Marilyn. Okay, and then now, okay, now we have the watch tips. So everybody who, I know, doggy paws, they're going to be pacing in and out of here. Although I should have put their cartoons on, but they'll fall asleep. They've been playing, and they just were playing hard just now. So, okay, watch tip earrings. The rest are all watch tip earrings. So I made a whole bunch, and we're going to run them all. Okay, this is the first pair. I thought these were cool with the these little like things up on the top. Now these are, I have one pair that's signed. These are not signed, but those I thought were cool. And they have turquoise and coral. And these are super awesome. Yeah, you know what? That's probably true. Starting bid on these are 90. Starting bid on these are 90. So we have turquoise and coral with turquoise and coral chips on the bottom. And these are sterling silver. Okay. No interest in this pair. I will go ahead and move on to the next pair. I just thought these were interesting. Thank you, Carrie, with the little fringy dude things on the top. I just thought that was kind of cool. Okay, skip those. Move on. Okay, these I absolutely love. Now, these are a little bit on the heavier side. Not horrible. Let me give you a weight, though, for those of you guys who know what kind of weight you can wear. They are a little heavier, and I thought they were really interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Now, I thought these were interesting. These are super old. Now, I'm talking like really old watch tips. These are just shy of 8 grams a piece. These are really old watch tips, and that's what kind of drew me to them. Now, it's 2 different colors of turquoise in the tips. I personally love that. Not everybody might, but I personally love that. I love that kind of asymmetrical look. The fact that they're different, it makes them more unique. I didn't even try to match the turquoise because how can you do that? Because they're 2 different colors. So I didn't even bother. What I did was I just worked with the coral, and then I had these gorgeous sterling beads, and I just worked with those in the bottoms. And then I had these little tie beads, which actually worked with this little dot pattern. And so I just figured, you know, honestly, I thought that really worked. And I thought these were gorgeous. Honestly, I think, I thank you, Tama. I really love these. I really do. And these are old watch tips. Starting bid on these are 100. Starting bid on these are 100. Thank you, Mia. They're just so different and unique. Definitely not going to find another pair like this. That's for sure. I know. I think this turned out to be my favorite pair. I know. Me too, Sarah. I agree. Thank you. I know. And I understand. They are a little, they're 8 grams a piece. Just shy. They're like 7.8 grams. Jen. I'm going to try these on. I just think these are cool. Oh yeah, they're super comfortable. Mine too, Jen. Mine too. I agree. I think they're my favorites. I was just like playing with like, how can I work with this one? And, you know, how can I work with it? And I just thought that this one worked well. Thank you, Tama. Thank you. Thank you. Linda Ronstadt this time. That's funny. Okay, so next pair. Jeez. Okay, so we've got some green turquoise and coral. Slightly different shades of green. Slightly different shades of green, but these turned out really pretty as well. I really like how these turned out. These were black when I got these. These were black. I had to clean them I mean, literally, they were black and they were gross. They were actually almost sticky when I received them. And when I cleaned them, I uncovered that they were signed. And they were signed E.M. White on the backs of them. And I thought that was kind of cool. So these are signed watch tips, signed E.M. White. And I really like the green and the coral. The two different shades of green, but then the green turquoise that I use has that kind of like variegated green, so it kind of ties in perfectly with both of them. Starting bid on these is $95. Emily White, thank you, Tama. Marsgate's in at 95, thank you. Really, Suzanne? We can be twins. Looking for 100 on these? I know, aren't these yummy? All right, I'm going to start counting this down for you, Marsgate. We're going to say going once, going twice, and sold to Marsgate. Thank you, Marsgate. And that's your first one. Watch tips. And okay, these were brand new as well. I really liked these. Look at those. Those are cool, cool, cool watch tips. Look how pretty those are. Love, love, love the turquoise. So this turquoise had some really cool, almost like copperish veining to it, like a copperish matrix. And believe it or not, oh, Sarah, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Mwah. I love you, Sarah. You're the sweetest. Thank you. Aw. I'm going to have a drink on you while I'm gone. Aw. So this turquoise had almost like a little bit of a copper veining or copper matrix to them. And so I actually had a turquoise and copper stone bead. And so I utilized that in my drops. And I thought that this one turned out pretty cool as well. So these are not signed, but they are gorgeous watch tips. I love the turquoise in this watch tip. Absolutely gorgeous. Aw. I will, Suzanne. I'll totally have a couple drinks for you. 100%. 100%. 95 on these as well. Love these. Marsgate's in at 95. Well, I have more of these. They're almost like seed beads, but it'd be a tiny little bracelet. Marsgate's in at 95, looking for 100. Otherwise, I'm going to count this down. We'll say going once, going twice, Grumpy. Or, hi Katie. How much do these weigh? Let me see. One earring, 5 grams. One earring is 5 grams. Oh, yes, Valerie, I got it on Friday. Yesterday. I got it yesterday. So it's one earring is 5 grams, Sarah. I don't know how that relates for you, but sorry, I meant to email you too. I'm sorry, Valerie. It's just been crazy with everything. All right, going once. 1 second, hold the count. Okay. All right, we're gonna give Sarah 1 second. Okay, Sarah's in for 100 on these. Looking for 10. Marsgate's in at 105. I know, aren't they? I love these beads. I love these beads for the tassels on them, or the little dangles. Well, he was, okay, so Shane is my planner. He is, he's not so much my impulse person. He's more of a planner. So today he was checking out the hotel where we were staying, and then the in like the hotel and the Airbnb where we were staying, and then all of the vintage and antique stores near where we were going. And he was sending me photos of places and the jewelry cases and everything. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, okay. So he's got it planned out. Hi, Lulu. Hello. Okay, I'm going to count this down for Marsgate at 115. We're going to say going once, going twice, and sold to Marsgate. Thank you so much, Marsgate. Yay. Okay, I have one more pair of watch tip earrings that we didn't show. Now these I have shown in the past, so I'm going to run them low. We're going to get rid of them tonight, because it's time for these to go to a new home. I've run these in the past, and I'm going to run them again. Okay, these need to go. So these are turquoise and coral. These are unsigned watch tips. I did use a handmade head pin on the bottom. I am going to do my best to post some videos. Yes, absolutely. I might have to do it clandestine because Shane doesn't want me to work too much while I'm there, but I'm going to post some videos for sure. If not a full video, they're going to be a bunch of shorts. Promise. Starting bid on these 80. I've run these a couple times. It's time for these to go to a new home. Starting bid on these 80. Marsgate's in at 80. Thank you, Marsgate. These are unsigned, but we have Sleeping Beauty, turquoise, and coral. And then we've got some turquoise and coral beads on the bottom. Looking for 85. Otherwise, I'm going to count this down for Marsgate. Sarah. All right, we're going to say going once, going twice, sold to Marsgate. Thank you, Marsgate. And did I say 80? Okay. Okay, this is the very last pair of Concho earrings. I was just wearing them. And this is the very, very, very last pair of them. And they were buy it nows. And this is the very last pair of them. And this is a buy it now of, oh, hey, how are you? I didn't even see that you snuck in here, Billy. Yes, Bill is my husband. Bill is my husband out in Arizona. Okay, so this is the very last pair of the Concho earrings. All of the other Concho earrings sold. This is the very last pair. So, this is the very last pair. If anybody wants them, last ones. All 6 of them sold on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday last week. Pre-sale and sale. Last one, if anybody wants them, $75. $75. This is from a vintage Tasco Concho belt, and I upcycled them. So this is the very last pair of Concho earrings. Teresa. Teresa. All right, Teresa, these goes to you. Concho. Okay, so down to these last watch tips. If nobody's interested in these, last ones. Super old Native American watch tips. I can show them again if somebody missed them. These are amazing. If I don't say so myself, I mean, I was pretty brilliant in putting these together. Wouldn't you say? I'm just saying. It's the last pair. Last pair of watch tips. Last pair. And I think I've only got like 1 or 2 coming. I think I've only got 2 coming before I get back from Spain. And 2 pairs of watch tips coming before I get back from Spain. So, thank you, Carrie. You know, that's kind of my thing. I'd rather do that with heavy beads because it holds it better. Much better. So, yeah. It's stronger. It's much stronger. Meg's here. Hey, Meg. How are you? Hello, my friend. Okay, so I can get back into the vintage stuff. I can do buy it now rings, or I have my fabulous gemstone bracelets that I can run. If you guys want me to run more of my jewelry, you guys just let me know. I can do more of my jewelry too. I did sell a few bracelets in pre-sale though. But you guys just let me know what you want me to do. But I do have some really fabulous pizzas. I have fabulous pizzas. Whew, I'm getting warm. Requests? Any requests? Yeah, they were. They're selling in pre-sale. I know. You guys must like my stuff. That's pretty awesome. I feel very flattered. You want to see some of the bigger bracelets, Mia? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Absolutely. Okay. First one. This one I didn't do in a video, but it is right here. Turquoise. We have turquoise. This is 7.5. 7.5 turquoise. And it is stretch. And it does have one of my little tags on it. So you know it was made by love from me. Oh, thank you. Oh, I will, Diana. I will totally do one. I will totally do one. I'm so excited to go. I really am. I will be there. I'll be there this coming weekend. A week from today, I'll be in Sevilla, and just so excited to be there. Yes. Okay, so turquoise. This has got a little, you know, stretch. It's a stretch bracelet. These are just, I decided to start doing these stretch bracelets because they're easy to go on and off. And then also they're budget friendly, and I can whip them out, and they're just nice. Starting bid on this is going to be $35. $35 on this turquoise one. This is from a reclaimed, it was a necklace that was broken, and I reclaimed the beads. Tama's in at $35. Looking for 36 or more, if anybody else is interested. Yeah, a haul in my hotel room, exactly. I can make Shane film me. Lulu's in at 36. Thank you, Lulu. Oh, and I'm sorry. This is you want to know the size? Sorry. The size on this is a hair over 7.25. A hair over 7.25 on this one. Tama's in at 37. And always with these stretch bracelets, roll them over your wrist. Never just pull on them. Exactly, Janet. Exactly. Hey, Sunray. Okay, sounds great. Angel snoring. Tama's out. Thank you, Tama, for your bids. I appreciate you. All right. Lulu, I'm going to count this down for you. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Lulu, is your name Russian or Polish? Out of curiosity. And you don't have to answer. I was just wondering. Because I'm Polish. I was just wondering. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Okay, this is green adventuring and sterling silver beads. Green adventuring. Let me see whether or not I have anything on this. Adventuring. I bought a book and a little guide, but I don't think I have adventuring on here. Adventuring. Nope. I bought a book on no, nothing on adventuring in here. Like to see if crystals would, like what crystals like had healing properties and all of that. Like I'm starting to get like interested in that kind of thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that must have been really interesting to like make that transition at that age. So this is green adventuring and sterling silver beads. It's got my little tag right there. This is 7.5. 7.5. And starting bid on this, 32. Yes, Ellie, absolutely. Janet's in at 32. Looking for 33. I know, right, Jen? Like, it's just really interesting to me. Like, I don't know. I used to really be interested in it. And I don't know. Billy, are you here still? I don't know if my husband's still here. But I don't know. He had a few like that he had sitting around and would tell me things about them and stuff. And this is a 7.5 Mia. And now that I'm making these bracelets, I'm like, I know that some of these stones have like more like healing properties and stuff like that. And when you're wearing like something that's all stone, like maybe you should know if it helps or not, And so I don't know. So, but my husband's actually the one that like told me more about crystals and stuff than anything. Yes, these are stretch. These are stretch. Okay, I think Janet's the only bidder, right? Janet, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Janet. Yes, all of these are stretch, Teresa. All of them. H-I-J. Oh, that's your first one, Janet. Oh, shoot, Teresa. I just called it sold. Teresa. But I have more. Teresa, that was a bigger one, too. You have smaller wrists, I believe. Don't you? I have more, though, Teresa. I have all of these. Okay. All right. Now, I started labeling some of them. This is amethyst and apatite. Look at the colors. Like, how yummy is this? Amethyst and apatite. And this one is this one's a 7 inches. 7 inches. Angel, enough. Amethyst and apatite. Does this one have anything? Apatite. Oh yeah, okay. Amethyst, protection, concentration, and confidence. Apatite, intuition, past life memories, harmony, and problem solving. Well, there we go. Good combination. Starting bid on this one, $38. Apatite's a little bit more of a pricey stone, so. Reiki does. I actually wanted to take a Reiki class because I wanted to learn. I was talking to Kirsten about this. I wanted to learn Reiki for pets, to help with pets. So I really wanted to learn Reiki. I'm into all that. I'm into like Reiki and all that kind of stuff. I really believe in crystals and all of that. I just don't know enough about it. So 38 on the amethyst and apatite bracelet. Love the colors on this one. Oh, bye, Grace. I just saw that. Bye, Grace. If I'm missing anything in the chats, please somebody let me know. Okay, we're going to pass on the apatite and amethyst. Okay. Okay, this is sterling. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Did you guys know that I wrote my first ebook? I wrote my first ebook about live selling. And it's published on Amazon already. Hey, Lynn. Okay, this is angelite and sterling silver. Thank you, Carrie. Angelite and sterling silver. I love this one. This one is 7.5. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. This is 7.5. This is at a 7.5. It's angelite and sterling silver. Yeah, I know, Lulu. I know. I get it. It's a lot of hard work. I will say that. It's a lot of hard work to do a channel and to sell. And the fun part is doing the channel and selling. The hard part is all of the rest. The opalite bracelet. The opalite. Which one? This is the angelite one. And I did not sell the amethyst and apatite one. I still have, that one didn't sell. I just ran that, didn't sell. But this is the angelite and sterling silver. And those are really nice sterling silver spacer beads in there. Really, really nice ones. And Thank you, Lulu. Starting bid on the Angelite is 38. And it is a 7.5. And it does have stretch. Of course. I love the color. Great with like denim and all of that. I don't know if I have Angelite in my thing here. Do I? Angelite. Nope. Not on my quick reference. No Angelite on my quick reference. Herbal counseling. Oh, I would love to learn more about that too, Sunray. That's kind of cool. I love like herbs and medicinal stuff. Okay, no interest in the Angelite. Okay, this one's really cool. This is Phrenite. This one is called Phrenite. And this is 7 inches. It's a chunker. I love raw stones. And I used a combination of a polished Phrenite and an unpolished Phrenite. So I had both. And check that out. Look at the color. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So this is raw Phrenite, and I alternated the unpolished with the polished. Just chunky rocks of Phrenite. Starting bid on the Phrenite, 35. Isn't it? It's so cool. Is it pronounced pre-night? Oh, maybe it's pronounced pre-night. Hi, Pamela. Welcome in. Carrie was in first, Pamela, so I would... Okay, Pamela's in at 40. Thank you, Pamela. And it's a 7 7.25. It's got some stretch to it. I know. Isn't this an awesome one? Look at the color. I wonder, does it glow? No. Oh, it does come from Australia. Oh, thank you for looking that up, Sandra. It wasn't in my book. Angelite is a high vibrational stone, activates and aligns our throat, third eye, and crown chakras. Well, we can always revisit the Angelite bracelet if anybody is interested in that. Thank you so much for your bids, Pamela. I appreciate you. And Carrie, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you so much, Carrie. And welcome in, Pamela. Thank you so much for your bids, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I love seeing new people. Well, if anybody wants to revisit the Angelite bracelet, now that we know what it does for us, let me know. The starting bid on the Angelite was 38. It does have all the sterling. That's part of the reason why it starts at 38. But it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. just let me know. Okay. Next. So I received a lot of these beads, a lot of the pieces that I'm using. I bought out a lot. I bought several lots of beads from a vendor that was selling. How do I say this? She was selling beads from a jewelry designer who, several lots of beads out of a jewelry designer's estate. Many people are selling that jewelry designer's jewelry here on YouTube. I don't sell that jewelry, but I love the beads, and I bought a lot of the beads. So a lot of these beads are from that jewelry designer's estate. Some of the beads came marked, and this one came marked, these little discs came marked as bloodstone. So Bruce messaged me in my video and said, is that really bloodstone? I'm like, well, it's marked bloodstone. So Jen, you're here. I don't know. Maybe it's not bloodstone, but it's marked bloodstone. Now, we already found another lot of beads. Jen and I found another lot of beads that was marked pink turquoise, and we realized that it was actually, what did we figure out that was? It was rhodochrosite, I think it was, or rhodonite, and it was marked pink turquoise. So this may not be, because a lot of these beads are actually marked incorrectly. Yes, Derek. Yeah, it is. They're all, I bought probably about $500 worth of Rosemary G's beads. So that's where, and this one is jade, and it was marked bloodstone. These were marked as bloodstone. And they're beautiful beads, absolutely beautiful. So this is jade and possibly bloodstone, but they are these clear quartz looking. Okay, so it's not bloodstone. So I don't know what it is. So many of these bead lots are incorrectly marked. So I don't know. They're in like 1980s. They're in somebody's handwriting. So I have no idea. It tests as some kind of quartz. So does it glow? No, doesn't glow at all. Does not glow. Yeah, it's not fluorite. It's some kind of quartz then. But this is jade and some kind of quartz then. Super pretty. And this is 7.5. 7.5. Could be milky quartz. It wouldn't be selenite, would it? No, selenite wouldn't come up as quartz, right? Starting bid on this, $35. 7.5. Oh no, Meg, I'm so sorry. No, this is not the one you want. Yours is coming up in a couple. I can run yours next. Okay, we'll pass on this one. What does selenite come up with on the Presidium though? It's not, it doesn't come up in quartz, does it? This next one is ruby. Oh, so but it's close then. Okay. So maybe it is selenite. Who knows? Okay. All right. So this is labradorite and ruby. Okay. Labradorite and ruby. I love this combination. I didn't even realize I had those big honking ruby or labradorite stones. And then I was like going through kind of like reorganizing some of my beads and I found these. I only had a few of them, but it was a much smaller labradorite. But look at that flash. Oh, so nice on these labradorites. Such a nice flash. And then paired with the ruby, I just thought was really gorgeous. So, and labradorite, that is in here. It's in my little thing here. So, labradorite is, this is kind of fun, labradorite. Harmony, intuition, clarity, and creativity. And ruby is love, arousal, passion, and vitality. You mix the two, that's kind of cool. That's kind of an interesting one. These aren't. No, these aren't. Most of the angelite was, the ones that you got, Carrie, were, those were rosemary G beads, the ones that you got. The angelite is, these were, the amethyst were, but not the apatite. Coming up, there's mother of pearl beads that are, and yeah. And then some of the earrings that I have back here are rosemary G earrings, or like beads. So, okay, so the labradorite and ruby. So these are much more expensive beads. So starting bid on this bracelet is $40. So size on this is a 6 3/4. It is a little bit smaller. Oh my God, Laura, I am too. I am too. Janet, I'll need 41 from you. I am drinking, we all go through that. I've gone through the new age phase of life. I think I've been in it so many times. I've like constantly hovered over it. You know, I just sink in a little deeper or come out and then sink in a little deeper and then come out. But I've always hovered over it. Janet's out. Okay. So Ellie has a high bid of 40. So unless I see 41 or more, I'm going to count this down for Ellie. We're going to say going once, going twice, and sold to Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, I've always kind of been in like the whole new age kind of thing. But never really knew much about crystals. But I like I really am into like yoga and like all the teachings of yoga and like all the spiritual aspects of yoga. So not just in it for the exercise. So like I practice that, and I have my like yoga teaching certificate, which I haven't practiced yoga very much since I broke my arm badly. So yeah, so I really was into that, and then, but I've like dabbled in other kinds of stuff, and yeah. Really, I love it. I love it. When I used to live up in northern Michigan, I had a studio that I went to twice a day. But I can't find a studio like that around here that I really connect with. And it's really hard to stay focused on practicing it on your own. But like, you know, I believe in all of that symbolism with yoga and stuff like that. That's why I have my big tattoo on the back of my neck, with the lotus and all of that. Okay. This is one of my favorites that I made this week. So this is vintage mother of pearl beads. These are beautiful mother of pearl beads. This one comes in at about 6 3/4, and I paired it with a spiny oyster. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one is incredible. I don't have a lot of these beads, so I'm going to price it at 38, because I can't make another one of these. I don't have any more of these beads, so I can't make another one of these. Like, this one's the one and only. Look at this. It's like sorbet. It's 6 3/4. Carries in. Look at that one. It is yummy. Yummy. I'm in love with these spiny oyster little rondelle heshy beads, whatever you want to call them. I received a bunch of these for my birthday from one of you viewers out there, and I seriously, I can't get enough of them, and I'm hoping to be able to get more. She told me that when she goes back to this place where she found them, she'll call me and then let me shop with her. I was like, oh my God, please. Because these are the most beautiful heshy beads. Yeah, it should. It should. You know, it comes in at 6 this is where it comes in. It's just above a 7 on the mandrel. I mean, it's stretchy, Janet. It's just whether or not, if you're a solid 7 around, it's just going to be a little tight. I mean, it's stretchy. It's stretchy. So, Carrie's in at 46. Janet's out. Thank you so much, Janet. I'm going to count this down for you, Carrie. We'll say going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. It's such a good one. It's such a good one. Okay, this last one is it's Veracite and Ocean Jasper. This one comes in at about actually 6.5-ish. It's a little smaller. I love the colors. Also kind of very sorbet-ish. So, isn't that kind of fun? So, Veracite, Ocean Jasper. And we're going to do a starting bid on this of 35. Carries in at 35. Looking for 36. All right, going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Sunray, were you here last Saturday when we were talking about oil of oregano? And how like amazing it is? Like I was talking about how I swear by it. Were you here last week? Yeah, you could totally wear them all together. I mean, I've been stacking mine. No, they're not sterling. I thought about getting sterling ones, but boy, they're expensive. They're not sterling. Yes, see, that's how we started talking about it, Lulu. I was saying with oil of oregano, I used to take Prilosec like every single day. Like I have horrible acid reflux, and I was taking Prilosec for years and years and years. And I also, but I would also take oil of oregano for like whenever I'd feel like a cold coming on or something like that, because I swore by oil of oregano to like fend off colds. And it was like allergy season and stuff like that, and I've been trying to be more natural about it because I just have a lot of like allergy issues and stuff like that. So I've been trying to just start taking oil of oregano more often. And yeah, it is yeah, it's amazing. And so I started taking that, and then forgot that I ran out of the Prilosec and realized, oh my God, I don't have to take that anymore. Oil of oregano literally cured it. I swear to God, it is the best thing in the world. Okay, so I'm just going to show if anybody's interested. These are the 3 that didn't sell from last week. Now, this is lapis that is in its like host rock. I don't know if it's necessarily like a denim lapis, but it's lapis sitting in its host rock, basically. And I just fell in love with this particular bead, and I have this one available. If somebody likes it, just let me know. I have this one available. This is basically like a, this is just basically like an end of the day kind of bracelet. It's all different kinds of beads, mostly like agates and stuff, but I have a box of beads that when I don't have enough of like one kind, I just throw them all in a box. And I was just grabbing beads and seeing what would fit on the elastic, and that's what this one is. So I have that one available. If anybody likes that, just tell me to run it. This one is Rosemary G beads. Was actually from an old necklace that I had gotten that was broken. And these are vintage, very vintage, old tiger's eye beads. And very heavy, amazing. And I love these. And I can't say enough about these beads, and I love them. And I have that one available. And then, of course, the other ones that didn't sell, if anybody wants to see them again, are the Angelite, the Jade and Quartz, maybe Selenite, and then Apatite and Amethyst. So I have all of those available. Just let me know if anybody likes any of those, and I can run any of them for you guys. So, all right. So those are all, that's all my jewelry. So the Angelite was $38. I know, I love the tiger's eye. I'll probably keep it. And it, you know, and honestly, if that's selenite, for some reason, I really have a thing about selenite, and I might keep that too. The Angelite is $38, and it is a size 7.5. 7.5. It's $38. Oh, I am drinking the Spanish Rosé Rioja. Pink Rioja. It's my favorite wine. I'm so stuffy tonight. Can you hear me? Mia, you got it. Going once, going twice, sold to Rio. Sold to Rioja. Sold to Mia. Oh my God. How much for the tiger's eye? Now the tiger's eye, these are a little bit more expensive. These are $45. This one's $45. It is, these are much more expensive bead. And the size on it, oh, I called it sold to Mia. Called that sold to Mia, Janet, I'm sorry. And the tiger's eye is a 6.5, Jenny. It's $45 and it's a 6.5. I can run those. Sorry, Janet. I showed it twice already, and I just figured nobody wanted it, so I just did a quick countdown on it. Hi, Vicky. Hello, my love. Well, technically it's not, technically it's pink. It's pink. Really, Lulu? I didn't know that. Which ones? The Mayan Ryan ones or my Black Dog Vintage ones, Carrie? You're drinking a White Claw? I used to mix, my friend and I would go out on the boat and we would mix White Claw and vodka. Both, I'll show you. Please run the tiger's eye. Okay, you got it. Okay, so the tiger's eye is a size 6.5. I'll show them in a second, Carrie. So no, but I can always make some, Karen. I can always make a stretch bracelet over 7.5. If you want to send me an email and let me know what you're looking for, like if you're looking for a certain type of, yeah, it does knock you on your ass real fast. If you are looking for a certain type of stone and what size you want it to be, you can always email me a special request. I'm more than happy to do it for you. Absolutely. I am cool like that. At least I try to be. Okay, so tiger's eye. This is a very old vintage, really cool I love this because it's matte and it's not a shiny tiger's eye. For some reason, it's like more earthy to me and like super cool. And this is an old vintage tiger's eye bead. Like this was from the Rosemary G jewelry lot, but I think that this was even vintage for her. And Jenny's in at 45. It is a size 6.5. It is a stretch bracelet. And if I don't see 46, I'm going to go ahead and count this down for Jenny. And we'll say going once, going twice, and sold to Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. You know, okay. It's not that I hadn't seen it. I've seen it, but I hadn't handled it before. Like I've seen it like in pictures, I guess, but I hadn't handled it before. That was the first time I've ever had it. And boy, do I want more. I like it better matte than I do like shiny tiger's eye. I love it. Thank you, Jenny. Okay. No, not yet. Not yet. Let me show the sweatshirts to Carrie really quick and then we'll do the giveaway. So Carrie, sweatshirts. I have these two sweatshirts in stock. I have the gray women's crew neck that has the bottom that is a little bit shorter in front, longer in the bottom, or longer in the back, and then it's got the I guess I forgot what you call that, like the seam that you can see. And then I've got it in gray, and then I have it in the pink. And that's the logo sweatshirt. These are 45. They're like really nice and thick. They're longer. They're like meant to be worn. It's women's style. They're meant to be worn like with leggings or whatever. And then I have Maya and Ryan, which is more of like a typical sweatshirt. And that's a crew neck. And it's got the Black Dog Vintage logo on the front side. And then in the back, you've got Maya and Ryan's buying. And there's your guy holding the cocktails with Angel in her little headdress. And this one's 35. And they're both nice and like thick and cozy. But this is a men's sweatshirt technically. And then the other one is really nice plush women's. So I have both of those available. And both go from medium to 2X. Raw edges. Why can I never remember that, Sunray? I don't know why. I can never remember that. Okay. So medium pink. Yes, absolutely. And if anybody else wants a sweatshirt, let me know. And I do have t-shirts, men's t-shirts available in the logo. And I have men's gray t-shirts available in logo. And I have Maya and Ryan t-shirts available as well. Both of those are $20. Yes. I have 2X's available in both, I believe. I can double check, but yes. Carrie. which, let me know what size or which color and style you are interested in, Lulu, and I can check for you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, raw edges. And I can never remember that, Sunray, and I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know why. Okay, we are going to do a giveaway. So, the women's is like a 2X women's. It's not like the plus size 2X. It's a women's 2X, if that makes sense. So it's like, it's not like the plus size 2X, it's a women's 2X. And then in the men's sweatshirts, it's a men's 2X. I could always do measurements too if you'd like me to. The pink with the slightly longer back, let me make sure I have it. I've sold more pinks recently than I have. Oh, you know what? I'm out of 2Xs. Because somebody just asked me for a 2X. I'm out of 2Xs in both of the women's logos. Yeah, not plus. Yeah. I'm out of 2Xs in both logos, and I need to order some, and I will order them when I get back from Spain. They were out. Like the actual company that makes them were out, and she said that they should have them back in when I get back. So, but yeah. Yeah, and that's what I keep on forgetting to tell you, Jen. The company that makes them were back ordered on the pink and on the pinks. And she said that they should have them back in stock when I get back. By the time I get back from Spain. Oh, too small. Okay, no worries, Lulu. You'll get okay. Okay, Lulu. I feel you. I feel you. Good job. Good job on losing though. Good job. Yeah. But yeah, Jen, I keep on forgetting to tell you that. Yeah, I'm waiting on them. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway, you guys. Okay, so everybody get ready for the giveaway. Okay, it is Vintage and Vino night. So, what should the question be? I know. Lulu, if you have any tips, because I got to get back on track. Ever since I broke my arm, I have done nothing but gain weight, and because I have not been exercising, I have not been doing what I need to be doing. I did lose 20 pounds at the beginning of this year, but then I slowly gained 10 back. So, hey, Tanya, how are you? Zepbound? I haven't tried anything like that. Exercise is overrated. I really got to get back into doing yoga again. I really do. I can't use my arm as an excuse anymore. It's been 3 years. I can't use my arm as an excuse. I still can't bear a ton of weight on it, but I don't know. Really? Man. You know, I'm telling you, right, Ratty? It really is. Like, I just had a hot flash. Oh, my God. So, I have to tell you this. I know, and then we'll do the giveaway. But Shane, so Joe came, my oldest son came, and he was in Spain a couple months ago. He kept on forgetting to bring my gift that Shane sent him. And Shane sent him for my hot flashes a fan from Spain. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? So I have a Spanish fan. So when I have my hot flashes, so now I'm going to keep it at my desk here. So when I have a hot flash while I'm here, sitting in front of these lights and all this shit, like, I can be like, okay, I have my fan, so I can just be like, fan myself. Because I just had a hot flash a couple seconds ago. So, yeah, I know, right? I'm going to have that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so giveaway. How about name a city in Spain that is famous for a style of jewelry. This is a trivia question. Name a city in Spain that's famous for a style of jewelry. Mia, you got it, Mia. Toledo. I think I'm going there. I think we're doing a day trip there. Toledo. There you go, Mia. You're getting a pair of amethyst earrings. Congratulations. Toledo ware. It's often confused with damascene. It's basically the same thing. Congratulations, Mia. What did I do with your thing? I got it in here somewhere. Mia and your Angelite bracelet. There it is. Oh, probably. Famous for swords too. I wonder. Toledo in Ohio too. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I know that there's a palace in Sevilla that we're going to. Shane bought tickets for the tour already because, you know, he's a planner. Like I said, he's a planner. And if you saw Game of Thrones, who is a Game of Thrones person? I love Game of Thrones. But they filmed Game of Thrones at this palace in Spain, in Sevilla. So I'm super excited to go. Super excited. Right? Yeah. So they filmed it's the palace that they filmed Game of Thrones at. And so I'm super excited to go. So churches and bats. Bats in Spain. You know, I used to be terrified of bats, but bats don't bother me anymore. I don't know why. They don't bother me. Actually, I think they're kind of cute, but no, like the island? No. I'm not. I'm going to Madrid. I'm going to Madrid and I'm going to Sevilla. No, I don't. I mean, I need to learn more Spanish, but I don't. Now, Shane speaks perfect Spanish as well as Portuguese and French because he's just a language person. But I am completely not. No. Nope. The Alhambra is in Granada. I don't know. It's all he told me. Is that, I don't know. Is that where I'm going? It's somewhere in Sevilla, around Sevilla. It's all he told me. So I have no idea. And that's what he told me. I'm just going by what my son told me, Laura. Um, so I'm just super excited to go. So yeah, very excited. So, but yeah, he speaks all the languages. So, and I'm going with him and, his partner. So to all of these places, and they're giving me the grand tour. So very, very excited. So, um, yeah, exactly. And it's funny, like when he moved to Brazil his junior year of high school, he had no knowledge of Portuguese, and he learned it like that. It was insane how quickly he learned Portuguese. And by the time he was there for like maybe 6 months, he would call me and be like, Mom, I don't remember the word for, and then he'd describe what he was trying to remember. And I'm like, I remember one of them was headboard. He's like, that thing like that's at the back of your bed. And I'm like, headboard? He's like, yes. I couldn't remember the word for that. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, um, yes, his partner's native. Yeah, his partner is actually from Sevilla. And, but they both live in Madrid right now. So, yep. Yeah, super excited. So, mm-hmm. Yep, very excited. Very, very, very excited. So, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm just so ready. So ready. All right, if any of you guys have requests, let me know. I'm just gonna start running stuff. Running stuff. I have like just buy it nows. I have rings. I have whatever. Grab some of this new stuff. All right. Let's do this new stuff. Let's do this new stuff. Pair of earrings, middle row, number 4. Oh, from the rack? From the rack? Here, let me spread these out so there's no gaps. And then we can look at these again. Because some of these were doubled. Okay. So, I have the citrine. These are Veracite. I know, I hope so, Bruce. That would be nice. Those are agate, dyed agate and sterling. Or in labradorite and sterling. These are like a lavender agate, gold sheen obsidian, lapis, jasper. Those were the red quartz. Serpentine. That's angelite and ruby. That's the onyx and agate. That's agate, jasper, and amethyst. I probably moved the ones that you were interested in, Shelbo. Angelite and ruby. Angelite and ruby were here. And then Did I move the other ones that you were interested in? I'm not sure. What was the other ones? I know you said middle row, fourth over, but then I probably moved them. Fourth. The lapis. Oh, the obsidian. Got it. Anybody else interested in a pair of earrings? Oh, I know. I love these. Good choice there, Lulu. Okay. Anyone else? While I got the rack. Oh, what's behind here? Something's behind here. Oh, there we got. Is that serpentine? Serpentine. Got another pair of serpentine there too. So, couple serpentines. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Gold sheen obsidian. Aren't those pretty? Here, let me turn this. This might. Yeah. Not so much of a glare. Aren't those just the prettiest beads? So pretty. Starting bid on these, 25. Ooh, really, Lulu? I keep on telling Shane I'm just gonna like move to Madrid at some point. Shellbell's in at 25, looking for 26. Otherwise, I'm gonna count this down for Shell. We'll say going once, going twice, sold to Shellbell. The only thing is like I'd have to figure out a way to take Angel. If I move to Madrid, I got to figure out a way to like take Angel with me. That or I wouldn't be able to do it for like 10 years, you know? Very little, not very much. I mean, just I can say a few phrases and that's it in Polish. Yeah, not very much, but I did find out I can get my Polish citizenship because my grandma was born in Poland. So I can get my Polish citizenship if I wanted to, but I would need to learn the language probably if I were to move to Poland. But at least then I'd have like a EU citizenship somewhere in the EU. But I'd want to be close to Shane though. That's the only thing. I'd want to be close to him if I were to move to Europe. So, you know. But I would totally go to Europe. And Joe and I actually talked about the fact that I would give him this house, the house that I live in. I inherited this house, and then I would just pass this house to him. He's already got a duplex that he owns, just bought in Grand Rapids, and he could rent both of those out. He could move here. His home office is here. You know, it'd be one of those things. We could totally make it work, but just see. Maybe eventually. Okay. This is Angelite and Ruby. Sterling silver. Rubies. Starting bid on these, 28. Polish Russian. See, Ellie was in first on these at 28. You will? I lived in Traverse City for 23 years, Lulu. I lived there for 23 years. November is actually a really good time to go there because it's not crazy. What are you going to do there? Both my kids graduated high school in Traverse City. Ellie's out. Janet's in at 35. Shellbell's out. Thank you so much for your bid, Shellbell. I appreciate you. Janet, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Janet. Thank you so much, Janet. Hopefully you'll go do some wine tasting while you're there, Lulu. There's good wine up there. I lived near Mount Holiday. That's so funny. I lived right near Mount Holiday. That's such a small world. Yeah, I lived, for most of the time I lived there, your friends would know this. I lived off of South Airport and 3 Mile. And then after a while, I moved to like 3 Mile and Hammond Road area. And yeah, I was there for 23 years. Both my kids graduated from Traverse City Central. And I moved back to Detroit in 2019. But I moved up to Traverse City in 1997. So I was there from 97, I guess almost 24 years. So 97 to 2019 is when I was there. Yep. Good night, Sunray. Love you, honey. Great people. Yeah, we tend to be. We try to be, at least. Okay, so running these. This is a jasper, and these are handmade head pins. And I like doing this style of earring. These are really fun. And this is a starting bid of 28 on these. Thank you, Tina. Well, Janet, if you need a bracelet, just let me know. Lulu's in at 28. Looking for 29. Otherwise, I will count this down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, Lulu, if your friends have kids at all, then I might know them. Traverse City is actually a small town. It's like a very small town, especially if you have kids like in that age, and like any age group, like you all know each other's kids. It's kind of funny. Okay. Okay, ready? Moving on. Moving on. Moving on, moving on. Okay. So, okay, this necklace is freaking awesome. Not, the wine is amazing. I love the wine up there. But when I couldn't work in my field because of a do not compete clause for a year, I worked in a winery. I worked at Black Star Farms. Okay, this is a 36-inch long elephant necklace, all bone. Oh, I know exactly where Ridge Run is. That's so funny. Well, my husband also, he was a firefighter for East Bay Township, and they're in East Bay Township. So, so yeah, so yeah, we lived in East Bay Township too. He was a firefighter for East Bay. So that's so funny. So this is an absolutely gorgeous, look at all bone, carved bone necklace. 36 inches long. Little elephants. It does have little elephant earrings as well. I can swap out the ear wires for sterling if somebody wanted me to. Just let me know. So that's that. And there's your little elephant necklace. Starting bid on this set. So you get this cool little elephant necklace and the earrings. Starting bid on the whole set, $55. Mars Gates in at 55. I'm watching this TV show right now on Netflix, like binge watching it while I make jewelry and stuff, that takes place on Cape Cod and like mostly in like Provincetown. It's so funny that you said that. Mars Gates in at 55, looking for 60. Oh, really, Deborah? All right, Mars Gate, I'm going to count this down for you. We're going to say going once, going twice. It does, doesn't it? Going twice. And sold to Mars Gate. Such a cool piece. All right, Mars Gate. Okay, Mars Gate. There you are. Gotta put you back in the M's. I had you in the K's for some reason. No wonder I couldn't find you. Oh, I do want to remind everybody, because I am leaving on Wednesday morning, like early Wednesday morning, and I'm going to be going crazy with like getting ready. I'm shipping out Monday, but I really, really, really need everybody to have their bills paid, invoices paid by Monday. Because if you don't, and you're not paid up, then I'm not going to be able to ship to you until I get back. So normally everybody's really good about it, but you know, once in a while there's always, you know, there can be a straggler. So and I will email you guys if somebody isn't paid. Like, I'm not going to not let you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. But just want to let you know. Okay. This is a 16-inch long multi-strand leather necklace. And then this is an electroform Israeli pendant. And it's marked on the back, Israel, Sterling 925. This is super pretty. Really, really interesting. I'm doing really great prices tonight too, because, you know, I want to get as much sold before I leave for obvious reasons. Starting bid on this is going to be $75. Look how pretty this is. This is 16 inches. Oh my gosh, Lulu, absolutely. Well, I do free shipping for $100 or more. So you have free shipping anyway, my love. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Deborah. Deborah's in at 75, looking for 80. Otherwise, I am going to go ahead and start counting this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. And yeah, and Lulu, I always combine. I usually build a box through the week and combine, because I do my shipping on Monday, so everybody can get that free shipping as much as they can. I ship on Mondays always, unless you need me to ship it sooner. It's just, it saves me also, because I like to do the free shipping, and then it ships, it saves you, like, let's say you only bought $50 on Wednesday. I would charge you $56 for the shipping, but then if you bought another $50 tonight, then I would have, then I would rebate the shipping, and you would only get charged $44, if that makes sense, because you would get a $6 rebate. So that's how I do it. Everybody does it different on their channels. But that's how I do it, because I want to give you that opportunity to get that free shipping. So all right, thank you, Deborah. There we go. Okay. This pendant is flippin' gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the moonstone citrine. There is amethyst, garnet, I think that's also a amethyst there. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's large. It's got a large bail. This has a drop of 2.75 inches, and it is a width of just over 1.5. Just over 1.5. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. I can, Marsgate. I will. Oh, no. No, I mean, no, not the shipping's never 50, Lulu. The shipping, My shipping is a standard $6, but it's rebated. It's so if you paid $50, like if you bought $50 worth of stuff in one live, you would be charged 56. But then if you bought $50 in the second live, you would actually get that $6 rebated, so your bill would be 50 or would be 44. Does that make sense? It's never $50 for shipping. No. It's $6 for shipping. Let me write that down for you. Marsgate. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, no. Sterling wire. Okay. Wrote that down for you, Marsgate, so I know to do that before I ship. Okay, I just didn't want you to get confused. Okay, so this here, this is gorgeous. So this is going to be a starting bid of 65. 65 on this beauty. This is gorgeous. And look how big it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Starting bid of 65. I don't know where my little hat pin thing went that I normally use to show this. I have to grab another one. Look at that moonstone. Look at the glow on that moonstone. So 65 on this beauty. No interest? No? What a beauty. It is just signed, or it's just marked 925, I believe. Let me make sure. I know it's got a very Nikki Butler vibe, but I don't think it's signed other than 925. I'm sure I would have probably ended up paying a lot more for it if it was Nikki Butler, but no, just mark 925. Carhel's in at 65. Thank you, Carhel. Looking for 70. Otherwise, I'm going to count this down for Carhel. And we'll say going once, going twice. And it would be stunning on sterling beads, you're right. And sold to Carhel. Thank you so much, my love. Gem pendant. All right. Okay. Then I have this necklace that is really pretty. And it's a kind of similar in terms of style to the one that you got last week, Lulu, or on Wednesday. But it's not at all the same kind of pendant. It's 17 to 19 inches, kind of a weird length. It's sterling silver. There we go. Look at that. Look at that stone. It's like a turquoise. Oh, good night, Carrie. Thank you so much. Love you. I appreciate you. Isn't that a gorgeous stone? It's, I know, it's getting late. Look at how pretty this stone is. Now, I don't know if that is turquoise or a varicite, but that is just a beautiful stone. Absolutely gorgeous. Starting bid on this, I'll do 65 on this one. It's not the opal like the one last week, but I'll do 65 on this one. It is 17 to 19 inches. It has a little bit of an extender. Oh, you're right. It is a Rolo chain. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Okay, no interest in that. We'll pass on that. Okay, next. Okay, these have a very Sagen look. They are not Sagen. Starting bid 25 on these. They are sterling silver wires, and the little hat things are sterling, but these are not. This is just a composite or a resin, maybe. Little moon face. I'm just doing 25 on these little earrings. Super cute little earrings. No interest? Pass. Thank you. Yeah, those, well, they're not real stone. They weren't real stone, Leonore. They're like a resin. You like them, Leonore? Okay, they're yours. You helped me enough. They're yours. I'm gifting them to you, Leonore. If you like them, they're yours. I'm just putting them in a bag for you. Leonore. You're welcome. You are welcome, Leonore, because you're awesome and you help me out so much. So those are for you. Okay. Amber earrings. These are pretty amber earrings. These are posts. Amber earrings. Starting bid on these, 35. They are sterling silver and amber. Super pretty. Okay, we're gonna pass on those. If you guys have a request, just let me know. Just let me know. You guys want me to do some rings? I'll do these new rings. Oh, Mia. Mia. I went too quick. Sorry. Oh, you know what? Mia came in first, Pamela, so actually we're going to go back to auction on those. So Mia came in first, so I'll need 36 from you, Pamela. So Mia came in first, I'll need... Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Pamela. All right, Mia, I'll count these down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Mia. Thank you. Thanks, Pamela. Okay, that was Mia. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this is a ring. It is currently sitting at a size 8. This is adjustable. It can go down. I'd say it could go down to a 6.5 to 6.5, 7. Yeah, you did. This could go up to a 9. This is the type of, it's this type of, adjustable. So I wouldn't say go out too far or go in too much. Otherwise, it's going to get too uncomfortable. It's currently sitting at about an 8. So go down a size to like a 6.5, 7, go up to maybe a 9. And that's about as far as I would go with it. But isn't that a pretty ring? It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous ring. So we'll say like 6.5 to 9 ring. Starting bid on this. Oh, thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. Starting bid on this ring is going to be $50. It's a great adjustable ring. Thank you. I'm excited for my trip too. All right, passing on that. Okay. Anybody interested in, I have a couple of these bigger cuffs I'm willing to run at really reasonable prices, slashing the prices on these. If anybody's interested in them, otherwise I'm gonna just not run them at all. Otherwise, I might be done early, unless you guys want me to do like buy it now rings or anything like that. I don't really know. I mean, I don't have a lot of new stuff. So I can do buy it now super cheap. I have chains. I have a lot, you know, a lot of things I can do on sale. A nice cuff. Yeah. Yeah. I have 2. They are, I have this one. This is a larger size. I don't know if anybody is interested in a larger size cuff. This is a 7 1/4. This is a 7 1/4. This is very heavy. It comes in at 90. Let me do it again. It's 90 some grams. I don't know. 93.57 grams. 93.57 grams. Now I've run it a couple times. I ran it at 495, then 475. This is one of my necklaces, yes. But I really do want to, I'd like to get rid of this before I leave for Spain, only because I'd like more spending money in Spain. So I ran it at 495. I ran it at 475. I will do a starting bid on this of 395 just to get rid of it. Basically what I paid for it, which I don't like going on and saying that kind of stuff, but I really would like to, I'd like to sell it. Nope, no stamps, no markings. This is a very old piece. This is a very old piece. You can see the underneath. And at 93 grams, you're getting an old native piece with this giant hunk of turquoise for about $4 a gram. It's a pretty darn good deal. Let me see if I can see the dates on these coins. The coins are from 1935. Lulu's in at $3.95. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, I don't know if that means that it's really from 1935, but that's when the coins are dated, 1935. All right, Lulu, I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice. Sold to Lulu. That's a fantastic deal, Lulu, and I think you're going to love it. This, look at that. Look at the stone. I mean, the stone is incredible. And I just think it's freaking cool. I got it. Well, my vendor was like, you have to buy it. You have to buy it. You have to buy it. And she's like, it's worth like all this money. And I'm like, I didn't really want to buy it, but she's so good to me. And I'm like, so I did. I got it. So I'm glad it's going to you, Lulu, because I know you're going to appreciate it. I know you appreciate stuff like this. So I'm glad you're getting it. And I appreciate you getting it before I leave. So thank you, my love. Well, thank you, Lulu. Okay, so this other cuff, if anybody else is interested too, this one's gorgeous. Now this one is a little bit smaller. It comes in at 6 3/4. It's heavy as well. It's thicker, so it's going to be harder to manipulate if you have to move it around at all. It's 42.53 grams. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. That makes me happy. Look at this. Look at the stone. The stone in this is gorgeous. This is another one. It's not signed. It's so pretty. 43 grams. Now, I ran this before at 225. I think 250, 225. I'm dropping this down to a starting bid of 175. Did they hang backwards? Oh, you know what? It twisted. It twisted on me. I probably moved around too much. How did that go? How did they start to go backwards? You know what? I wonder if my shoulders are too. Oh, you know what? It's the necklace. The necklace is hitting it. I don't think I can wear, I don't think it can hit anything because it's going to bounce it up. I think that's what it's doing. So it's flipping the, there we go. Ha, there we go. Oh, Marsgate, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Aw. So drinks on Marsgate as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, Elizabeth, did you want to see this too? I can show this necklace if you wanted me to. This is one of my necklaces. Oh, I know. Yeah, this one's 6.75. It is 43 grams, just over 43 grams. Starting bid 175 on this one. This one is so pretty. Yes, you get videos. You get videos. And if this one doesn't sell, it's totally fine. I mean, I probably should take a cuff with me. So this one just is a little big on me. So, although I could see if I could like bend it a little bit. Okay, so this necklace. Oh, Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. All right, Pamela. And this will be Pamela's first purchase. What an amazing first purchase. Jen peeking. Yay, Pamela. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Pamela. All right. What an amazing first purchase for Pamela. We got to do new purchase celebration. Pamela. And a cuff. All right, look at all those angel emojis. Woohoo! All right. Woohoo! Pamela, Pamela, Pamela. Woohoo! First purchase. Welcome to the pack, Pamela. Thank you so much for your first purchase. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. This is Angel. Of course, if you've been following my page at all, you would know Angel, but just in case, Angel is our spokes dog. She is the black dog of Black Dog Vintage, and we always celebrate first purchases with a ton of angel emojis from our channel members. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your first purchase. I appreciate you. I'm assuming you probably have already registered. Let me just make sure that I've got you in here, just so I can send it out and yep, there you are. Just so I can send out your invoice, not have any issues for you. Ah, if I can get back to my screen. There we go. Yay, Pamela. You love dogs. You have 3? Well, then you are in the right place, my friend. Woohoo. What kind of dogs do you have? We always love hearing about dogs over here. Beth, hello, Beth. How are you? Welcome in. We love dogs. I have 2 here right now. Normally I don't, but I do have 2 right now. I'm very excited. Very. Every single day, right? Right, Lulu? Every single day. I have my son's dog here, Tama. I have my son's dog. So, my son came over. Oh, Beth, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. So drinks on Beth too. Oh my gosh, you guys are so generous. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Everybody, you guys are just so good to me, and thank you. And I can't wait to tell my son, oh, really? Healers? Oh my God, that's awesome. I can't believe you guys are so generous to me, and just it makes me feel so loved. Um, and you guys are just amazing. So thank you all so much. Tim, I want to know about a specific necklace. Oh, I have this necklace. I know Elizabeth wanted to know this one. Which one, Tama? Oh, and whose dog am my dog sitting? I was going to tell you that. Which necklace? The big bib necklace with all the stones that sold. That sold. Yeah, I sold that. Yep, the big sterling one. It was, yeah. Remember that one? That sold. Yep, it sold. Yes. Yes. It sold. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It was massive. Yep, and that was a gorgeous one. Yep. And oh, and Tama, I have my son's dog. He's gonna dog sit for me, but he had to go back to his house in Grand Rapids, and just so the dogs weren't going back and forth all the time, because he had to be here last week for work, and then he just left his dog here while he went back to Grand Rapids to his house. So I have his dog. So, and she's a Karelian bear dog. So, yes. And so he is and she's like twice as tall as Angel. Like Angel's short and stout, kind of like her mom, and Yeva's like tall and lanky. And so when they play, like Angel will go under her legs. It's really funny. Okay, so this is one of my creations, my necklaces. This is black obsidian and antique cinnabar beads. So this is repurposed. I had gotten an antique cinnabar necklace, and when it arrived, the thread that it was strung on had dry rotted in a couple places, and so it wasn't wearable. So they're not real pearls. They're not real pearls, Roddy. They're glass. So these are antique cinnabar beads from an antique necklace, like an antique, like late 1800s, early 1900s antique cinnabar necklace. Black sheen obsidian beads. Now I string my necklaces on sterling silver chain, and then I use sterling silver findings, and that will help distribute the weight of the beads much better than stringing it on a bead wire or something along those lines. But still, you always want to hang your heavy necklaces or lay your heavy necklaces flat and not hang them, because they can break. A lot of necklaces that I have been repurposing lately are just from them being heavy and then strung on a bead wire, and then they break. And even though they're really never worn. And then this is done with a toggle clasp. It has one of my tags on there. Really pretty necklace. It is 30 inches long, and it's simple, but at the same time, it's just really kind of a unique, interesting piece. Visually interesting with the cinnabar. Good night, Carol. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, exactly right, Jen. So starting bid on this is just 75. It's just 75. Elizabeth's in at 75. Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate you. Looking for 80 if anybody else is interested. Thanks, Mia. I think I've sold more of my own jewelry tonight than I have of anything else. Thanks, Lulu. Thank you. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Elizabeth. That's a nice compliment. I appreciate that, Lulu. Elizabeth actually collects my necklaces. Well, it actually, honestly, though, that it is the trip my jewelry paid for, pretty much. Well, it's the trip that my business paid for. But I think almost everything that sold tonight was basically my jewelry. So, wow, you guys, thank you so much. That is like, yeah, you know, it really like, makes me feel good to know that you guys really appreciate what I make and all of that to that degree that you guys are buying it like that. I mean, honestly, that makes me feel really good. Thank you so much. Because I really, really, really enjoy making the jewelry more and more and more lately. And to know that you guys like it enough that you guys want to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of awesome. So thank you. Appreciate that. Was there any, thank you so much, Roddy. Right, exactly. Anything else you guys want to see? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Less than 20 of something made. Yeah. And I rarely repeat even one thing, you know. Once in a while, especially if I have somebody say, hey, can you make another one of those or whatever. Like, I'll make multiples, but rarely. Now I do have I hardly have anybody here anymore. I do have a 23-inch Rolo chain. Is anybody needing a Rolo chain? I have some chains. Is anybody needing a chain or two or three? I do have a 23-inch Rolo. You want some chains? Okay. So this is a 23-inch Rolo chain. It has like this cute little heart. Like a little heart clasp. And I guess you could technically clasp this elsewhere and make it shorter, but it does measure 23 inches. Let me get a weight on it. I bought this stuff by weight, so. $18.5 grams. Rolo is this kind of link, Roddy. It's this kind of link. So 18.5 grams. Starting bid on this is going to be $75. Sarah's in at 75. Jenny's in at 80. Sarah's out. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. And Jenny, I'm going to count this down. Going once. Oh. Lulu, I'll need you to go to 85. Thank you. Boy, my chat is lagging. A refresh. There we go. Oh, Sarah's back at 90. So Jenny, I'll need 95. Lulu's in at 95. Jenny's out. Sarah's out for real now. Okay. Lulu, I'm going to count this down for you. We'll say going once, going twice, and sold to Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so other chains I have. Okay, I have this style. I'm not sure what this one is called. This isn't Cuban. I'm not sure if is this Cuban? Cuban link? Copper chains or Torx? I don't. Or do I? Is this copper? No. I don't have copper. I thought I did, but I don't. At least I don't here. Let me look, though, behind me in a second. Or brass. Definitely not brass. Oh, beveled curb link. Yeah, I think you're right. Beveled curb link. Beveled curb link. Yeah, that's probably a curb link. That makes sense. This is just shy of 15 grams. And it's let me open it up to measure. Get a more accurate measurement. "22 inches long. 15 grams. I'm trying to think of what I paid per gram. Starting bid on this is 60. So starting bid on this is 60. And I think, what did I say, 22 inches? No, I already forgot. Yeah, 22 inches. No. No, it didn't. They're two different colors. kind of a nice length. Here, I'll show you, Katie. So $60 on this chain, if anybody's interested. That's what they look like, Katie. You're welcome, Lulu. Okay. Now I have this. It is a 16-inch Omega. Omega chain. So these are kind of nice to have, kind of instead if like you don't want to torque. Here's your clasp. 16-inch sterling silver Omega. Starting bid on this, $45. Oh, it would be fabulous on this. I have another one. Oh, you know what else would be really pretty on this? I have this gorgeous Tasco cross. Wouldn't that be pretty? So I got Jennykins in at 55. Right, Ellie? This is for sale too, if anybody's interested, but I have this in amethyst and malachite and a small one in tiger's eye, if anybody's interested in those. But right now we're just bidding on the Omega. Lulu's out. Thank you so much for your bids, Lulu. I appreciate you. And Jenny, I'm going to count this down, going once, going twice, and sold to Jenny. All right. Oh, I missed that. Did I think I did I call sold before you went back in, or did I call, were you back in before I said sold? I think you were back in. Is that okay? All right. Thanks, Lulu. Okay. I'm going to call this sold to Jenny. Going once, going twice, sold to Jenny. Sorry about that, Lulu. I kind of let my eyes down right as I was saying sold. And I don't know. I didn't know if you were in or not. So thank you. Thanks for understanding that. That was my bad too. So sometimes it'd be nice to have a second set of eyes like for me. So okay. Any interest in these at all? I have a couple of them. I got a like a little lot of them. I mean, They weren't cheap, but I thought they were really cool. You're totally Lulu, I get you. So I have the amethyst. The amethyst is $125. I'll just do buy it nows on these. Yeah, these are Tasco. So these are Tasco Eagle 3s. So the amethyst is $125. I have a malachite one that's like identical. I have the malachite on a chain right now. I have the malachite that I would do 110 on. Oh, his little cross things are backwards, but same markings. And then I have a little one, little guy, tiger's eye. And I would do him for 65. And he's also, it looks like he's Eagle 3 as well. These are all Tasco. So let me know if anybody's interested in these. I would do buy it nows. So you got it, Valerie. Valerie's got the malachite for $125. Which one, Lulu? Valerie just claimed the malachite. Which one would you want? Yay, Valerie! Woohoo! I can pull them back up if you want. All right, thank you, Valerie. Okay, so this is the amethyst. So we've got really pretty. And I'll just do buy it now, $125 for the cross. So beautiful grape jelly amethyst cabochon. And then this is the back. And you can see it's Tasco. It's the Eagle 3 on there. There's your pendant mark. Super cool. So that's that one. You want the amethyst instead? You got it. You got it. Okay. So we're going to swap out Valerie's for the amethyst. You got it, Valerie. Okay. So now we're going to have the malachite. So we'll do a buy it now on so buy it now on the malachite is going to be 115 on the malachite. Sorry, I had meant that. It was both of our miscommunications. Buy it now in the malachite is $115. So this is the malachite. So really pretty. Almost identical to the amethyst. And this is the back. Eagle 3. The amethyst might be a little bit older. The Tasco mark looks a little bit newer. It is, let me double check the eagle mark on it. I can't, I think it's a 3. It's a little smudged. It's a little smudged. But this one's $115 if whoever's interested in it. I love this one though. Really pretty. And then the tiger's eye is a baby. And the tiger's eye, buy it now. I'll do 70 on it. I think I said 75 before. And that's also an Eagle 3. Super pretty. Lulu, you got it, Lulu. Isn't the tiger's eye just, it's really different, unique. Thank you, Lulu. You could put that on the Rolo even. That'd be pretty. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Been on for 3 hours and 23 minutes. I think that's it. I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to get invoices out tonight. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to call it, Lulu, and call it a night. Oh, there was one other pair. I forgot. There was another pair of watch tips that didn't sell either. So that was the only other pair of watch tips. That and these were the only watch tips that did not sell. So I will have 2 pairs of watch tips still. These I'll probably take with me. If nobody ends up wanting them in, you know, I'm going to probably take those with me. I really like these. I really do. I like those. Anyway, okay. All right. Good night, you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. I will see you in 2 weeks. I guess Dina, it's that girl, Dina Marie, will be here on Wednesday. She'll be taking my time next week on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So yay, please tune in to see her. Hopefully maybe she'll do the following Wednesday as well. I'll have to talk to her. And so please, and Turtle Shell, Beth Turtle Shell will be on also. So please go see her as well. And so please definitely support my friends while I'm away, okay? But then don't forget about me when I'm back. I will be definitely keeping in touch with everybody with short videos and maybe a couple long form videos too, but definitely check out my shorts. And I'll be posting and all of that. So definitely touch base, look me up, make sure that you keep tabs on me and see what I'm doing. And don't forget, I do have a Facebook page, Facebook group as well. And you can always friend me on Facebook. I'm totally open to that. And then you can always, see what I'm doing. So, I'm totally cool with, friend me on Facebook. I don't care. Friend me. All right, you guys. Thanks, Tanya. I didn't know you were here. Hi. So everybody, thank you all. I love you all. And we will see you later. Wish me luck on my vacation. Don't forget, I will be sending out invoices tonight. Please pay by sometime early Monday because I will be shipping on Monday afternoon, early afternoon. And then once I'm done shipping, I am done shipping. I can ship maybe some out by Tuesday morning, but then that's it. I'm packing and I am out the door by like 8-ish, 8:30-ish on Wednesday morning, and then I'm off to Spain. So, all right, guys. I love you all. Good night, everybody. Love you. We'll see you later. Bye.